There are business cycles, and
Yes.
it is very likely that we're entering into a cycle which could make raising money very difficult. It
Yes.
could make transporting things very expensive, and it just reinforces all the aspects of small is beautiful, and maybe and then rather than the glamour of the size of your income statement.
I've maintained control of our product. It is a very small batch product, so we make our chocolates and we try to keep everything quality control at the very highest levels. And it's a lot of art involved.
We're really lucky. We found a place that really wanted to keep the integrity of the product. And for me, the integrity is the ingredients and how it's made.
Yes.
And it's made like it's made with my hands, and that's how it tastes today.
I want to go back to the land, you know, I want to grow, you know, mangoes and stuff like that and be around the life force of that stuff.
So one of the first questions that I wanted to know about, because this is so big for everybody, is when you're talking about organic versus all natural, how does legislation affect labeling?
It's become a very big deal in the United States with the USDA certification. There's a mark now that they've developed, which is a little green circle, which the consumer has started to recognize. Where it used to be the certifying agency was one of hundreds of different agencies, and the word organic would be in different parts of the label in different ways. That's all been consolidated into a more programmatic approach, and I think the consumer just looks for that mark now. So I think that's a benefit. That's been a benefit.
Definitely. So how does one go about becoming certified to become organic?
There are certain laws that say it all goes by weight, and you have to have a certain amount of weight to become certified on different levels. And I believe if your product has 70% or more of using organic ingredients, and those ingredients that you use have to be certified organic also.
Oh.
So those ingredients have to be certified, is that correct?
Flour and your sugar and your milk, and the total of that one product, 70%.
70% or more, then you can state the claim made with organic ingredients.
Okay.
So natural is nothing that's been processed, like corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, not natural. The ingredients have to be
like cane sugar or honey versus
something processed. Something processed is not natural as opposed to grown or, you know, a dairy or
just whole foods more.
Yeah, more of like a Whole Foods.
Okay.
But there's also two other levels of organic. There's 90%, which you can state the claim organic, and then there's 100%, which is 100% organic. So there's three steps of being certified. Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that. I think that's all important because I work with so many small businesses who want to bring their product to market, and there's so much information that they have to kind of wade through if they want an organic product or if they even want a green business. Let's talk a little bit about that because I know that's very important as well. Because I know sometimes businesses may have an organic product, but they're not necessarily a green business.
You can run a green business in different ways. So all the packaging that you use can be green. But what we've run into, because we have a frozen product, is we can't use recycled cardboard for our box because recycled material in the freezer doesn't last over time. And the shelf life, we have a shelf life of the product of about 1 year, but that box isn't gonna last 1 year in the freezer due to the freezer goes through cycles, so it'll just like sag out. So we
it
can't.
gets soggy and disappear.
Correct. And again, we couldn't really use soy inks for the same reasons.